Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm going formal.
What, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm going formal here.
Yes.
Well, it's the second episode of
Second
Enter the
episode.
Podcast.
Yeah, so who's these ladies and gentlemen then?
I don't know, whoever's listening, I guess.
So far.
It's ladies, gentlemen, and other, I guess.
Other
isn't it?
or aliens and shit.
Well,
If you're listening, I don't know what
if
to
they're
say.
out there,
If they're out there,
they've
yeah.
got to be out there.
Probably there's like they've found another planet, probably with life, but I think it's near Saturn or something like that. They said there could be like a moon.
Oh, it was on one of Saturn's.
Yeah.
Was it Saturn's moons?
I think it's
Where they
Saturn.
said it was underneath in it. It was like a load of water.
Yeah.
It's
One of
interesting
them.
stuff.
Love science.
Yeah, I gotta say there is that one group on Facebook I do like. Called I fucking love science,
Oh,
and
man,
they had
yeah, I've
these
seen
random
that,
science
yeah.
facts come up on the day. They're quite cool.
Yeah, it's just.
But
yeah.
it's our second episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, so we're going back.
Yeah.
We need to go back on.
How did you find
On-
doing the first one?
Yeah, it's all right.
Nervous?
Yeah, I was a bit. No, I'm not anymore. It's just
Yeah.
like the mic is in your mouth. Not in your mouth, but it's near
Easy,
your mouth. Yeah, I
easy.
know. Hey, you're thinking about it, so screw
It's the way
you.
you said it, the way you're looking at me.
Oh, I'm not looking. I'm looking at the window right now. I'm not looking at you. No. But
Yeah.
anyways, what's today's episode about? Shit, I kicked the
Well, I don't know. I wanted to ask you about the. We were talking about this the other day. Film school. Is there any point to it? Because we went, and other than this
yeah.
meeting, it was actually pretty shit.
Well, yeah, I see what you. Yeah, it is kind of like shit. I mean, because at the outcome, we don't get jobs and stuff. We don't have jobs at the end of the thing, and that's what
There's
people
no
say.
guarantee.
There's no
of-
guarantee. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, the whole thing. I don't know, with my family, because we're ethnic, by the way. So part of the ethnic kind of, was it
What,
ethnic?
stereotype?
Yeah, stereotype that, yeah, go to uni, you're going to do fine. That's not the case. But then again, like, film school does have its own, university have its own, like, perks, though. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I mean,
deny.
you kind of benefit more from the actual going uni than the actual course itself. I don't
What,
think
the whole parties and stuff, yeah.
No, I mean,
No.
like, I didn't go when I went to start uni. When I came out, there was nothing that I didn't learn from the course that I didn't know going in, other than like more films I watched.
Well, I had a different approach than you, because I actually kind of found my calling, like, for film.
Oh, okay.
Maybe because, like, or I did an extra year because I didn't like the other subject that I was doing.
What were you
and
doing
it's-
before?
I was like doing media with film studies, and I just didn't like the media bit. I don't know, maybe it was like the people in it, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is not for me. And you know what, media studies is a Mickey Mouse club, because like the schmucks that are in there, man, you're just like, yeah. But can I
Yeah,
say
no,
it?
go on.
Yeah,
You
but
can
it's
say
just-
schmucks, I don't
Yeah,
give a
schmuck.
fuck.
No, I'm just saying, it's just like, I'm not gonna offend anyone or something. Damn it, you're the mediator. No, but it's just like, yeah, it's just like the whole, like, the people there studying, I just didn't feel that, like, I didn't click with them, and it's just, just
Yeah, that's.
not
I
my
mean, you didn't really
crowd.
click with anyone on our course.
I know, but I
There
did
was a handful of people, but I mean,
yeah, but I mean, like, because like film studies, there was less people, and it's just like, oh, this, I think, and to be honest, I had more fun doing the film production, than
Yeah.
because in media we did like graphic design and that BS, and it just
Yeah.
wasn't my thing. So I switched to
Yeah.
film studies, which is just studies, not
yeah,
film
that's the
production, yeah.
problem.
That's the thing. I know that's the thing with film school, though. Like,
Yeah. Well, did you say film school or film courses?
oh, film. All right. Oh, yeah,
Because
that's
there's a
true.
difference.
Yeah,
because
because
we went to where we went, it wasn't a film school. It's a film course, which is a really good teachers, but really underfunded fucking film course.
Yeah, yeah. Was it on?
It was so underfunded. We didn't get DSLR cameras until our third fucking year,
Yeah, but,
which you weren't allowed to use until
but,
like near
okay,
the end.
Okay. But DSLR cameras didn't come out, like the video function didn't come out until 2009.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, so
But
like
still.
I know, but they did have good cameras, good broadcasting cameras.
Yeah, but you couldn't get them out unless you were on a production course, a module. You had to get like a teacher's note. I mean, it was like being back in college. But
Yeah.
even in college, we were just encouraged to just take a camera and get the fuck out, go and make something. Whereas there, they were like, don't take anything, you're gonna break it.
You signed the lease form. That's
Yeah.
your fault. No. Yeah, fair enough. But I don't know. I had fun in
Yeah, no, it was
in
alright. I
film-
wouldn't say it was all
in
shit,
film
but I mean,
course.
I don't think there was as much encouragement of making movies as you
There
hear
was,
about in like, say for example, like American film schools,
Yeah,
where those
yeah,
are actual film schools. Even like what one we were searching the other day was Ravensbourne,
Ravensbourne,
which
yeah,
is an actual full-on production course. I mean, we never had that for ours.
No, I know. I wish like the film, the university I went to. Should we say the university we went to?
Oh no, I don't know. You could.
I know, but my research is here, so
Really
yeah.
gives a shit.
But yeah, we went. I'm going to announce it. We went to Kingston. I know. What kind of film guys are you? And you went to Kingston, yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, because it's just like I thought it'd be, Well, okay, for me, I wasn't really like informed and stuff. Like
I wasn't informed. My cousin just told me I'm going to Kingston.
Yeah.
Come Kingston too. You can stay at my house.
Oh right.
I stayed at his house for the first day, and I was late for every lecture because he lived fucking far.
Oh, where do you live in Kingston? Like
he didn't live in Kingston. That was the thing. He lived in like Southall.
That is so fucking
It's
far.
fucking far, man. We had to take a fucking bus. Like it was like an hour and a half just to get there. I'm like, I swear I could have done this in the train.
That is far.
Yeah, man, it's fucking long.
Southall's nah. It's just.
You know when I got
got
there, when I had my
shafted, man.
first, I walked into the first lecture. I don't know if you remember. I walked in. I was like about 30 minutes late. And
no. I remember because like remember I did the year before you, so I did the first week. I didn't have to go in the first week.
Oh,
so,
lucky.
Yeah.
I walked in and like.
Well, I failed the year, man. I'm lucky.
It was a day in the headlights. I walked in and it was just everyone staring. I was like,
I hate that.
Fuck me.
I hate that.
And like Mick was like, Mick, our lecturer, he was just like, I was just gonna stand at the back. I was standing at the back, and this other guy walked in after me, and I was like, "Oh, thank fuck, this guy's even later than I am." And he stood next to me, and he goes, "You're late as well."
Oh no, the icebreaker.
Man, this is gonna be trying like we're gonna end up being friends or something. This is gonna be like the worst.
Are you still friends with him?
I don't think so.
No, oh right. I mean, throughout your course, throughout the course, were you still?
I think he left. He left during the. I think he left in the middle of the first year, or just towards the end of the first year.
What was his name?
Oh, his name was David.
David. Oh, I don't remember.
He's a black dude.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Don't remember.
Yeah, he's a friendly guy, but I never used to turn up.
Probably wasn't into it, but yeah. I mean, yeah, probably wasn't for him.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't for me. I was like, fuck, this is a mistake. I should get out.
Well, get out of film school.
Yeah. And do what? There was nothing I learned more than going in. The thing, when I was in college, we were making films like every other week.
But you didn't like learn about the theories and stuff, like. I mean,
it's probably a bit more, but I mean, it's nothing I wouldn't like. A lot of stuff I was independent learning. I was doing myself anyway. Movies I wanted to watch and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean,
they would mention odd filmmakers here and there that you'd want to look at.
But like, I mean, like with the theory.
But there was only certain teachers as well. Like Mick was a really good teacher. He was sick.
He was sick.
Showed me the first episode of The Wire. I was hooked.
Oh, is that when you started watching The Wire?
Yeah, because he showed it to us in our first year.
Yeah.
I think it was in the first lecture, and he goes, "How good!" Like he went on about it, and I was like, "Fuck, this is actually pretty good." So I watched it. And I was like, I watched it every year since. It's the best TV show ever made. Drama.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. Okay.
But I see you've got some notes there. You've been doing some research on the whole subject.
I've been doing some research. No, it's just basically like the whole ranking thing, like where we went and like.
Where did we come?
Oh man, Kingston University is ranked overall 117th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
This is from I think whatuni.com. So.
How many unis is that?
Oh, like all the unis in the whole country.
How many are there?
Oh, there's loads. There's like I don't know, like thousands or something like that.
Really?
There were like Kingston wasn't like a uni. Like first of all, it was like a polytechnic.
Polyethnic. What the fuck?
I know. Sorry, dude.
What's a polytechnic?
It's like before 1992, there was like universities and polytechnics. Polytechnics are like all vocational, while universities are like more academic.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. There's a law change in 1992, so yeah, Kingston Polytechnic became a university.
Oh, okay.
I hope I'm getting my facts right though, so don't sue me, okay? That's my opinion.
It's not your opinion, it's your understanding.
Yeah, my understanding. So yeah, but yeah, came number 117th overall, but we are ranked 43 as a film kind of.
Really?
43.
How the fuck did that happen?
We were up there. Like I'm gonna say I just did my recent research, and when we graduated, we're like really up in the table. Damn. But yeah, I know. I'm not saying like
I'm surprised, to be honest.
You're surprised?
Yeah.
No. I knew. I got that. Yeah, I got that reaction.
I'm shocked.
You are shocked. Yeah. So that's. Well, I mean, what's that saying about like going to film school now? Like, I mean, is it worth? Like, or go to
Well, now.
university? Like,
Well, no, you get your YouTube stars and stuff now, so people just fucking film shit on their phone. If they learn how to tell stories, yeah, I mean, it could be much better going to film school. They taught them how to just tell stories. But I don't know.
but they wouldn't get like knowledge that we'd get, like sometimes how to write. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like that's where I knew how to write. That's where I knew, like, you know, structurally how to present something, how to write characters, like, you know, from uni.
Yeah.
But yeah, and but then again, you can always do trial and error to in your writing, and give it to people and say, oh, this doesn't work, and and sometimes that works for me, that works for people, but I don't know, for me, like, I'm kind of glad I went to did a film course, because I can manage to, like, structurally make a screenplay.
No, that's fair enough.
Yeah. What else?
No, for that fair enough, innit? Like, I mean, the thing was, like, with for my one, just like personally, it was just when I went in there, I knew that stuff because my college course was like pretty fucking dense. It was like really in depth.
I mean, I did like learn stuff.
Whereas like going there, there's a lot of repetition. There's a lot of modules that you didn't even need to do. Like, there's a lot of it was a bit bullshitty in it. And plus, I don't know, I just found it really. Some of the people just found really pretentious. I was like,
what down in our course?
Yeah.
I wish I could name names, just so we can.
Oh, no,
we're not like that. We're not the.
But no, it was just.
Yeah, Jim.
It's a bit no, but one thing was, it was fun though. Just shooting was fun.
Oh man, I wish I was in your group though. I remember like going.
I know we told you, but like I remember
because like I was like, I can't like fault that relationship with my other classmates.
No,
man.
I remember
That's
asking like, so I was chatting to someone in your group. I can't remember who it was, but I was like, they're like, oh, Eugene was gonna be in your group, and I was yeah, he said that he didn't want to do it, and then they go, yeah, because apparently you like worked with friends or something before, and like you fell out over the production.
Huh?
That was what someone said to me. I was like, oh, fair enough, innit?
Oh, who's
I can't remember, but like we were alright. Our film turned out pretty decent.
Our film
wasn't all bad.
Our film was alright. Well, it didn't get me the grade, but I don't want to go into that. I don't want to go.
What did you get for it?
I don't want to say.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not say out there, because like, just say I passed. So did you. But yeah, I mean, in terms of like, film courses to get into the industry, it helps. It does help, like, sometimes.
Oh no, you worked in the industry since?
No, really. That's what I'm actually starting out. But it does help for some people though, depending where you go.
It does.
Like I know my mate's mate, basically, like they went to Ravensbourne. So I've been naming it Ravenscroft for some reason, but I swear this is called Ravenscroft. Anyways,
I don't know. It sounds like something out of like a Harry Potter movie or something.
Maybe that's where I go from. But anyways, they went to Ravensbourne, and like they're now in like somewhere.
Yeah, no, I know. That's the thing. I know, like, that was one thing I always thought like the uni should do when you're in your third year and stuff. They should start trying to get you placements and stuff like that, or at least advise you, because we didn't even get any of that shit when we were finishing.
Well, we did like have an option to do a sandwich course though. Was there a sandwich course? Was it
I can't remember.
Like a 4 year? You take, after your second year, you take one gap year, and then you do the third year afterwards. Didn't we have that option?
I can't remember.
That's a long.
It was a long time ago, man. I'm feeling really old now.
Oh, man, 5 years ago since we graduated. I know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like I like the whole like thing of film school. It's just
no, it's alright. I mean, like there was some stuff everyone just used to think you're like. I remember when I used to tell people, what are you studying now? And I was like, film studies, and they're like, oh, so you're just getting like sitting around getting stoned and watching movies all day. That was the impression that most people used to have of it.
No,
I think now it's got a bit more respect.
You think so? I don't. I know, especially from like our background, like film studies don't have respect, man.
Yeah, no,
it's
film
just
studies don't. But now it's like, I think it's more inclusive of having stuff where like you do more graphics work and stuff like that.
Yeah, I wish, to be honest, like
ours never had that. Ours was so basic in what we were taught.
Well, I wish we
technically.
Technically, what like?
I mean, you're taught basic editing. You're taught basic camera work. You won't talk like graphic stuff, like to do, like amazing effects or like basic like After Effects and stuff like that. That was more. They kind of assumed that you do that in your self-learning, and it's like they didn't even provide the facility for that.
No, they didn't.
They never had the
didn't.
software or anything like that, which I thought was.
I mean, they have the
bullshit.
software. What like After Effects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They did have it.
They never showed us how to fucking use it. What was the point of having it and not teaching your students how to use it?
Yeah, that's true. No, because I remember when I did media studies, they were showing all that Flash and all that stuff.
Should have stuck with media studies.
Yeah, but dude, I can't, man. Like, I couldn't work with the people. Like, I was working on a project, right, and like my project partner, she didn't turn up. Like, and I was just stuck there. I was just like, you know
the
what?
Lone Ranger.
Yeah, I was like, just like.
Would she have got the grade if you like got a really?
I
good
don't
grade?
know. I didn't get the grade because I, flopped that fucking year anyways, and had to, be on your year, which is quite weird. I mean, like.
Yeah, well, I didn't meet you till the third.
Yeah, I know. Man, we suck as people. It's just.
Not really.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like we didn't meet each other till the third year. Like we had.
Yeah.
All this time, but yeah, I mean, but to be honest, like, if you're in film school, you need to like proper like take advantage of it, because
Yeah, I mean, you kind of gotta go in like,
especially
knowing like where everything is and knowing a bit of.
I mean, especially if you don't like if you're not going to somewhere like Ravensbourne, or I'm just saying like if you go to a uni that's like that we went to. Yeah, if you go to places like Kingston or Harvard or any of those unis, like you should proper like take advantage of all the facilities they have, because that's what we didn't do.
Yeah, I remember I kind of got put off. But every time I used to ask to like get a camera and stuff, they'd be like, "You're not on a production module. Get the fuck out!" And I was like, "What the fuck?"
But you were in a production module, right?
No, there were some semesters you want.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so they didn't allow you.
If you weren't on a production module in that semester.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, you weren't allowed to take equipment out. Unless you had special passes from your lecturers.
Oh, right.
But
I didn't know. I thought we could just like.
No.
Oh, that.
Yeah, it was a piss take. 'Cause I remember I used
really
to try. I had to
sucks.
always have to go and ask the lecturers, and then they like.
No, that sucks because of like the
They would like prioritize. They would prioritize you because they would say like, if say like I wasn't on a production module, I want to go and get gear out, and they were like, oh, okay, no problem, but we've got students shooting this week, so you won't be able to take gear out this week. You gotta wait 2 weeks or a week or so.
Right. That's how
so
it works.
you wouldn't get priority, and it's just like it's a bit of bullshit, really. I mean, if you're on the course, you've paid the money. It's a fucking lot of money. Even now, it's even worse. You should be able to get equipment out whenever you want.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't know that. I thought you could just like during the summer, innit? You could just like, hey, I kind of want to make a film during the summer, so and I'm part of this uni, so. Oh man, yeah. Well, I think that's why we are 117th overall and 43 overall with the film courses.
No, I remember there was one guy. I can't remember if this was on the undergrad or when I was in college. I can't remember. There was one guy that always used to take gear out on his first like week or whatever and just never bring it back, and he never used to pay the fee. And I think like by like I think it might be in college because by the time
it's college. Okay. Yeah.
No, I think it must be in first year. It had to be first year. And by the time
I would have heard of this. Like if
he always used to take gear out, and he's like a big dude. And then like they wouldn't let him get anything out, and then he just like they kept giving him fees, and he just ignored it, and they just kicked him off the course.
Oh, that's a bit mean.
But I was like, I was like, did he bring the gear back when he got kicked off? Because if he kept the gear, fair play to him.
Yeah, I know. Fair enough, man. Keeps the gear. Like does probably have a better career than us.
Bastard.
Damn, we need to find his name and hunt him down and be like, hey, want to be in a podcast? No, but that just sucks. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wish.
No, it was like one. Like I know, because you hear about like these other like mostly like American like film schools.
Yeah, I know.
And they're just like full on like production.
I think that's the way to go. I know from my understanding, like of like places like USC, I think USC down in Los Angeles. Yeah, they have a proper like studio and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, is that Lucas's one?
Yeah, that's Lucas's.
Yeah,
one,
I mean, like apparently he's given like loads of like effects software and stuff that ILM used to use when you're doing Jurassic Park and shit.
That's so
sick. Imagine that. What the fuck?
I know.
Yeah, you're getting gear that they used fucking on Jurassic Park and shit like that. And
I know. That's why I want to try.
They get like those kind of guys. They get guys that have actually are in the industry fucking doing lectures. But I mean, I'm trying to remember. Did we ever have anyone like that come in and do a lecture for us?
To me, it's all the people that we have. They're basically like they work. They kind of work. I think they work in the industry. They do work in the industry, but I think it's more like what we're trying to get into. Like what we're trying to get into, like video and stuff like that, right?
So they
like
want to that level,
huh?
They want to that level of being like a Lucas or a Spielberg. Excuse me.
What do you mean by?
Those guys are like top tier fucking directors, and they all giving lectures in fucking universities. These fizzy drinks are fucking me up.
That's why you should drink water. I present you water, but you just don't want Fanta, please. Fancy.
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember listening to Kevin Smith's podcast when he was going to unis, and they were like talking about
which school he went to.
He didn't go film. I think he went to a film school. He dropped out before he gave his final film, but I think his one was like he made Clerks, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But I think like recently he was doing that a few years ago or something. He was doing a podcast where he was going around to film schools and doing like just interviewing the students basically, and seeing what kind of facilities they use and what they and like some of these guys are like they're making like proper movies with these decent budgets, which I think that most of them are raised themselves anyway. Whereas like. And they can network. They like network with the industry people. We're here, but you go to like when we went to our film school, I can't even remember if we could. Was there anyone like of note that came in that you could maybe network with?
I remember they did like loads of talks. Like I remember
they had when we had our screening in our third year, they had the director of. Oh fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah, I know, but I remember they did have like some people from the industry that. Do talk. I think some people from Pinewood, because Pinewood was really close to Kingston, so they had some like directors.
I remember I went to a few of those.
Them. Oh, you went?
I remember I went to one or two. My first or second year, I was like really into it, really full on. I went to these lectures and stuff. But then like, I just found a lot of it was very institutionalized.
What do you mean? Like what? Like how? Like
it was unless you really knew the person, you weren't gonna really get in sort of situation.
I think you missed an opportunity there. Like you could have just like go up to the lecture, like, oh hi.
No, but at the same time, you go up to them and there's like 50 other students going up.
Yeah, that's why you need to make your way in there, and like
No, I've never.
Yeah, I know. Shouldn't use that ethnicity. Probably.
You should say to the guy, "What? You don't like brown people? Come back here and talk to me."
Yeah, you're racist. You're racist.
But then they get the guilt and they have to come over.
Play that card.
Play the race card. Damn, race card doesn't even work so far.
No, I know. That's why we're doing podcasting. Yay! No, but yeah, I mean, film school does have its like ups and downs, though.
Yeah, I mean,
if you depending where you go, like
if you want to, I know, like if you want to learn about storytelling and stuff. That basics. That's one thing as well. I remember when I did my MA.
Yeah.
Like there were people on the course that had no previous
experience
of doing any kind of filming or film production. They wanted to learn.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing a master's in it then?
True.
And I was surprised. I was like, what the fuck?
Why did they want to do it? What did they say?
I think because the master's course was a bit longer than the tradition. Like it was like almost like a 13-month course. Or it's like a 12-month course.
Yeah.
And it was like quite intensive compared to the undergrad. Like if the undergrad was like the master's course, it would have been fucking awesome because I think we made a film like every single semester.
Yeah.
Or like up to 2 films a semester, I think.
Yeah, I remember hanging around with you, and you were like quite busy doing that. Just there hanging around, like
just tag along.
Yeah, I'll just help.
This is our gaffer.
That was fun. That was really fun.
I mean that's.
Although I deserve a qualification as well, but no.
Yeah, the MA was like that. I know. I never really asked why they. I mean, a couple of people had done like been from abroad and they did the undergrads here as well, but there was quite a few people that were like doing it as their first kind of thing in film, and I just thought that was really surprising. Because it was kind of annoying because in the first few weeks, a lot of the stuff we were taught was catch-up stuff for them, which I mean, fair enough for them.
Well, maybe they want like a new change, a new like direction.
Well, I remember speaking to the lecturer about it because he used to get frustrated because he had to basically repeat his first year lecture to his master's class on some occasions, and it was like I remember him just saying like. The uni just because I remember our class for a master's class had like nearly 50 odd students.
Wow,
which is a lot for a master's course. That's a lot. But I remember him just saying like, he goes, the university will just take everyone and anyone that can pay for it, and they took advantage of students from abroad because they were paying stupid money for the course.
I think it does depend which 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 university you go to.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, I can tell you from my list. University of Warwick. That's overall for the course. Like that's the first in its ranking
number
for
one?
for film
Really?
for film.
Why?
Huh?
Why though?
I don't know. It just
Is.
I don't. This is what I found out. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
like first. I forgot what they are overall, but Queen Mary is the second. I think that's the top Russell Group uni. You know what a Russell Group uni is?
No.
Like Uxbridge. Oxford, Cambridge,
Oh, okay.
and then it's like King's, Queen Mary,
Right.
all that. But yeah, surprisingly, University of East Anglia, no Russell Group. That's like second, like
Really?
second
So
ranking
they
is
got
Eternal
actually just
Film
good
Course.
they got good film courses.
Yeah.
Go there then if you're looking to go to
Yeah,
film school.
yeah. Don't go to any schmuck film school.
Yeah, really research, because I remember my one as well. It's kind of bad on my part. I should have researched it.
Yeah, I should have researched as well. Well, the thing is, I went in to do media, and I thought like, okay, just go to a London uni, like just around where you can get in. Well, to be honest, Kingston was my second choice. So I had either that or Brunel. But I didn't get like the.
I remember Bruno didn't take my course from college.
Although I'm glad I didn't go Brunel because.
Yeah, my brother went there. He hated it. He hated the course.
Although it's 47 over in the.
That's not far from Kingston then.
Yeah, I know. Actually, no, 35th of the film course, but yeah, it's 47 overall. So that's like over 60 places. This is like from what uni.com, and it's like the 2015 ranking, by the way. So I'm not getting my facts wrong. Okay. But yeah,
I remember my brother went Bruno, but he went over 10 years ago, but he really didn't enjoy it. But he's really unsociable guy though.
Oh right, like us.
Well, he's worse than us. Because I remember he could have filmed and stuff. I was like, let me see your movies, and he was like, never showed me any of his movies and stuff.
Oh right. Maybe he was ashamed of it, right? I don't know. Some movies I don't want to show because I'm like,
they're awful. They're
yeah.
god awful. No,
Yeah.
some are decent. Some what are you gonna do in it?
Yeah, but yeah, it does. I think it does depend where you go, and if you think about going to film school, just research the hell out of it. Just research where to go. What's the best ones?
Yeah.
What's weird? Ravensbourne is not like it didn't rank.
Really?
There's no ranking. But to be honest,
Is it a university though? Is it?
I don't know. I mean,
It's supposedly like a really good.
yeah, really good. That's where most. Well, from my understanding, it's like most people from the industry where they come. Where they
they've
studied.
at least studied in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know someone that's there now, and I know one of my relatives went there,
Yeah.
and he's doing really well.
Yeah. Well,
Bastard.
yeah. Sure, when Ravensbourne. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, you should just really make most of like your
Yeah, I
course.
mean, make most of it.
Try get a first, which
Don't just sit around watching movies.
Yeah, that's not what film study is.
No, man. I remember like what was I was reading something the other day, and I think it was someone was saying if you've got like a weekend or something, just go out and make a film.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just go out and do it. Really, like, I mean, we now we have like stuff like YouTube and Vimeo. Why not just like rent a camera, or not rent, but borrow a camera from
A
your
friend
uni, or and just like do it. I think yeah,
they're more affordable though as well now. The cameras.
Yeah, I know. Well, but the thing is, you need to. Let's not go there. That's for another
for
topic.
another time.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you should just borrow a camera from anywhere, and just even if it's a crappy one, just go out and shoot something.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh no, I remember we did that for my experimental in my May.
Yeah.
When we shot shit on my iPhone.
Shit on an iPhone, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, it
iPhone
came
4.
out quite
Was it
decent.
4? Was it 4? This is
It was a 4.
Yeah.
It was a 4 because it just came out.
Yeah, good image. Good.
The image was
good
it
image.
worked. I mean, we
Yeah.
used it in the film. Some of the footage we were getting shots you couldn't get with a normal camera, which is
Yeah.
quite interesting.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, we should shoot. No, I wouldn't say shoot more with iPhone, but just use the tools that you have and
Yeah.
just go out there and be creative, be crazy. Yeah.
But before we sign off today,
we just want to say that
we're gonna start doing a weekly thing.
Yeah, this is a weekly thing. I think every Wednesday we're gonna release this.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thanks to Edward Laxamana for like the Zoom and the mic.
And Jim Molloy for the microphone.
So just appreciate that, and yeah.
No, I was gonna say about the film of the week thing.
film of the. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about the film of the week?
What did you watch this week? Anything? No movies. Oh, you suck.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Supposed to watch at least one new movie
I know.
a
I
week.
know. I know. I was gonna watch. I was gonna get Gone Girl, but I was like, don't have money, and my Netflix is out. If I had my Netflix, then yeah. But I'll try watch Gone Girl though, and yeah.
What was the last film I watched?
Okay,
I
what was-
watched Edges of Tomorrow. Edge
What's
of Tomorrow the other day. You know the Tom Cruise Emily Blunt movie that came out last year.
Tom Cruise. I can't
Oh, it's
stand-
pretty fucking good, man.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
It's
Tom
like, have you
Cruise.
seen like Source Code? It's
Yeah.
kind of that sort of
Good
concept
movie.
where you have to keep repeating the day.
Like Groundhog's Day?
Yeah.
And Source Code.
But it's like the way, because this is like quite sci-fi-ish in its nature.
Like
innit?
Source Code.
Yeah, but this is like a proper video
So
game.
it's Source Code.
This is like a video game. Source Code ain't like a video game. This is.
Run Lola Run is like a video game, and that's like
that
Source
is.
Code. And
Yeah.
basically just explained Run Lola Run then.
Pretty much. But it's a good fucking movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was.
I don't have a love for Tom Cruise. I think
Why?
I don't know. He's good in Magnolia. I give him that, but nah, just.
No, I watched The Color of Money. Like I was telling you,
Colour of
I
Money,
watched that
yeah,
last
yeah.
week. Fucking hell, man. He's a good fucking actor.
I know he's a good actor, but I don't know the whole.
Say what you will personally about the guy, but I mean, he's
Yeah.
a fucking good actor, man. You can't really knock him.
Yeah, I know. Goddamn. And he's good looking and short, which kind of gives us hope for the short people. We are kind of short.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What, 5'8", 5'9"?
I'll say 5'9".
I tell people 5'9".
Yeah, 5'9". Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's your film of what you want. That's your
Yeah,
film of the
film of the
week.
week.
Yeah. If we're doing that,
Well, you're doing that now. I think we
Alright.
should. It makes you watch more movies because you don't watch movies.
I do
enough.
watch movies, but yeah, just not enough. And sometimes, and I have
This
like.
will make you
short
watch
memory.
movies.
Fine. Okay, I'll fucking do it then. I'm gonna buy Gun Girl.
You
I'm
like-
going to
you
answer
like-
right now.
You're like my dad. My dad, when he says he wants to watch a movie, which means he's either gonna watch Scarface, Bullet, or Ocean's 11.
Oh man, that's just. Is that the only
he,
option?
no,
he
he watches
has?
other movies, but usually if he's like, oh, let's put a movie on. It will be one of them three, or The Departed. Usually, he just loves them movies, man. Which is fair enough. You
man.
don't get to watch movies often, but come on, man, watch some other movies.
Just had to get that out, innit? Rant about your dad, or it's just. Anyways.
Oh, come on, there's so many movies out there.
I know that's the problem. There's so many movies. There's so many good movies. You just don't know which one to pick. Like I'm on Netflix. I'm like, I just want a rom-com. No, that's just an example. I'm not feeling for a rom-com. I just want to like watch something that's kind of easy on the head. Anyways, are we gonna sign off?
I think we are signing off.
Sign off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys like this, subscribe to us, and yeah, hopefully we can.
Hope it was informative.
Hopefully it's informative. I know we did ramble on a bit, but yeah.
No offense to Kingston University. Your
Yeah.
course is alright.
Yeah, it's alright. Although you could do better. No, but had a good education. So let's end them on that. I'm Eugene,
I'm Talv.
and yeah, this is Enter the Podcast. And subscribe, like, wherever, and see you
Sign
guys.
off, man.
I'm gonna sign off. See you guys later.
Yeah.